Afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? We
Hello.
think we're ready to go. The technology is balancing on like the worst precipice yet. It's
Yep.
only week 2.
Literally, the camera might fall off the thing that it's standing on at the moment. So
I can't be pink. That could be every colour but pink.
That's correct.
we should say hello to our new viewers that didn't make it here last week. We've got Paigey and Aiden are here. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
And welcome to the other people who may be first timers as well, but I don't recognise usernames. So
And this week we've got a special guest for the first time.
Hello.
This is Lake.
Hello.
They had been involved with the development of Party Crashes with Giant Margarita after coming through UTAS as a student. Still does a whole bunch of things with Giant Margarita. How many ports have we done now?
4. We're working on the 4th.
4th port of a game to some form of console,
Yep.
depending on what the game is.
Lake has made more console games than you will in your entire life, possibly more than you've ever
Oh,
played.
that's harsh.
Wow.
I'm throwing down the gauntlet.
Wow.
Just saying.
You know, they,
Just
might,
saying.
they might become the CEO of Sony or something. You don't know.
And I forget, Poppers has been in development for so long. We've all touched
Like
it a little
3
bit and done a
years.
tiny little bit of work on it. But PAX hasn't been on for so long, we can't even remember the last time that each one of us did something on this. So we've all done something on Poppers in the past, so we're all
Yep.
devs today.
Yeah.
So Party Poppers is the game we're streaming for, trying to get eventually a working version. I see you're all trying to make as many bugs as possible right now.
Oh yeah, by
because-
changing colours. I knew that there was a bug, and I don't know if we've
I did.
screwed things up.
So, not that we point fingers, but 100% Lindsay has made the colours not
It is
work
me.
sometime in the past.
I don't know how arrays work. That Popper's hat there is not meant to be green, right? So that's
Maybe we'll do a
probably-
dev stream one week where Lindsay explains just how he doesn't understand how arrays work, and then we can go on from there.
No, that's just how
Nobody
my
can see
lectures
that
work.
they can't see the colours, by the way. I forgot. We're still full screened.
That's just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I haven't switched to the game.
So we'll
there we
go get our ugly mugs mostly out of the way.
Yep.
Did
And
you see that janky transition, by the way? I'm really proud of that janky OBS transition. Go back one more time, Lindsay.
I'll do it. And while we do that,
I made that transition and it doesn't work properly.
Yep.
And so I'm going to have to work out what the hell's going on there later.
Have you
and
turned off
do it
game
again.
audio, by the way, Ian? So do we have any music in the game?
I have already turned off music volume.
But
Oh,
we
I should
might have
also
sound
turn the
effects.
master
Hard to
volume.
say. What about volume on your actual laptop output?
Oh, who knows about that?
Because
Like,
I can tell you that we
That's
don't
like
have any
shouldn't
game
it-
audio.
How do computers work?
I was going to say, shouldn't the menu be making noise?
Yep.
Or did we remove that feature?
Well, we can't hear it. We've turned the TV off. Is there any
Okay.
sounds there?
No sound yet.
No sounds?
No sound yet.
Anyone on the stream think we've got sound?
They won't, because I can tell that we don't.
He's
I've got an
fancy,
audio
fancy
layer on the
models.
level. I know how to stream. I'm a pro
Oh,
streamer.
look, there we go. Now do we have sound?
No.
No,
Is it OBS? Is OBS muted on your...
no, it shouldn't be.
Not OBS, sorry, Elgato.
Elgato shouldn't be. Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't.
Has
Okay,
never
we
been.
might not have sound today.
That's fine. That's more talking
It's
from us. More
Still a
talking.
work in progress anyway.
I could check to see whether or not we have sound.
Out the wazoo.
No sound.
Well, you can
What's
turn
your Windows
faster.
audio output?
It's at 100 right now.
But what's the
Where's it
audio
going?
device? Yeah.
This isn't a bug where like all the sounds go through the music mixer. is it?
Can we go
No.
back to full screen us, Lindsay?
Yeah,
I'm
let's
doing
do
this?
it. Let's do it.
Because I'm not exactly sure what's going to show up on this professional stream otherwise.
Very
Fair enough. Yeah, you're clear. No one can see. Oh, look at those emails from. What's that website, Ian? Oh, that's a
Oh,
weird
wow.
Discord to be on.
Oh,
That's
the sound!
Wow.
The sound is almost certainly going
Midgets?
to one of
Your
our
headset.
I've never
to one of our
expected
controllers.
Oh,
One of
okay.
our controllers is getting the sound.
Oh,
Let's listen into our controllers and look like idiots on the screen.
no,
Sounds
it's
about right.
you have to.
HD, that one. That'll do it, Ian. And give us some clickies, some audios.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, we can't.
Uh,
put it on there.
So sorry, everybody.
I reckon
Plugging
we've got it.
PlayStation controllers into Windows sometimes steals all your sound.
Can
No,
you?
I just-
Yep, there we go. We've got huge sound. Sorry, we're blasting the stream out of the room.
Okay.
There we go.
So audio. I can turn the audio back down here.
That's okay. I'll
Too late.
do it here.
Too late.
We've
All
multiplied
right,
the audio.
all right. So we're going to actually start playing the game now. This is Party Poppers, the game we're trying to develop. I guess we just do a quick game.
Yeah, and.
Oh, we didn't even get to look at all the cool stuff. Oh, we've instantly ended up in random party mode.
Nice. Woo! And we've got to say what colours we are. So Ian is yellow, right?
Yep, which is pretty dark looking at the moment, but I'm the one in the top left, the
Yep.
one who actually looks like he understands how movement controls work in this game.
I forgot how movement control works.
I'm the one that's just hanging by a thread over here. I'm going to follow
That's
the light.
blue
Actually,
colour,
that's...
Lindsay.
So,
I'm the blue one.
That's
that's
the red one.
some weird buggy feeling movement for a second there. This awesome party mode was made by Andrew Mendelik, who will be on one of these streams at one point, we hope. He's done a lot of graphical work on making this look cool. This game's very much been a collaboration between...
One of the controllers probably disconnected.
Oh, that was why.
that does cause jank.
Yep.
Yeah,
fair.
that's just Windows doing Windows things.
Windows plus cables.
So we should point out the goal of the game as
I
well
think it's my controller.
is to collect as many balloons as you can in this mode, and let's see who did it.
We can't see how many balloons we collected.
Oh yeah,
For some reason.
we never.
What's up with the menus?
I
don't
don't
think
know.
we ever.
We didn't
checked
check
at the
this.
moment.
We didn't check if this was broken or not. Oh, actually, no, they don't work. It's the stats. Yeah.
What's important is
Is
I
who
won.
Now,
I
is
won,
it
that's all that
likely
matters.
that it doesn't know who won, and that you're just going to win everything, and there's going to be no
And
points?
you know, despite the fact that the game's really buggy right now because we're in a position of flux with this.
Yep.
I still won, which is important, and we can still dance in the menus.
That's true. This is the one thing that
That we
that
like.
I fixed. So you know, anti-bug.
Yeah.
Although we're not very bright in this one because of
Just
the lighting.
That's right.
So we've actually still got.
Oh,
The
no,
lighting
lightness
on that
has
level.
come with us, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's still magic
Moving light somewhere in the
light
background.
sources. I
Nice.
actually kind of like that.
That's pretty fun.
All right.
Let's do it right there.
So we're back in full colour now. Again, basic game mode
Yep.
is all about trying to collect as many balloons as possible, as fast as possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
This level looks so cool. Graphics
Ooh,
are
does look
and
fantastic,
we've got super explosive collisions on by default.
Oh, by default.
Oh, that's just like the numbers we chose for collisions
I
are very, very big.
I got murdered off.
like the space
over there.
door. Oh.
Yeah, Andrew Mendelik, technical artist for some length of time, made all the animations happen in the background. Christian King did amazing work on coming up with the art to begin with. It's very much a Tasmanian collaboration.
It is true. It is true. And ScreenTaz is supporting this game still, right? Or
Absolutely.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, we should point that out.
Yeah.
That ScreenTaz is one of our backers for this game. There's one left. It's mine.
Boom.
Oh, there's another one. There's
That's
another
down.
one. There's another one. Nice.
So I really don't think it's calculating these scores, but I'm also pretty certain I won.
No, I'm fairly certain it's not.
Clearly
So-
I won.
So the basic game mode is that we just go after all of those balloons when the screen's full of them. But what we'll do immediately is switch to a mode that's only got one balloon.
Yep.
So I guess for people who've never seen the kind of games that we like to make, what we like is to come up with a basic game mode and then think of every single thing you can possibly change.
Yep.
And so here, instead of having lots of balloons, what happens when you've only got one balloon, but every time somebody collects that balloon, it respawns somewhere else?
Yep.
This one is the game mode that's inspired by Indy 500 on the Atari 2600.
Yes.
Dope.
Really need the balloons to explode in the colour of the person who got them.
Did
so
nobody
you can
get that
tell.
balloon? I can't believe
No, I missed
I
it.
waited
Of course
all
you
this-
can
I
believe
waited
it. It's
all this
me.
time.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
it's controller
controller.
again.
Mine. Oh, be mine.
You
I
getting
have
too
a-
excited there, Lake?
No, I just have a loose.
Oh, you got a loose cable.
Do you want to try a different...
I'm not sure if it's the cable or the controller. So.
Yeah.
Whee! I do love this mode.
Rejected.
Ian's
Fine.
had lots more practice at this.
Yeah,
mode
no,
than
but I've
us.
only caught one balloon this time.
Ah!
Okay.
My clone is in my way.
And so things that are being asked in the chat was Craxy asked, or Craxy first called us a bunch of nerds, and then asked, do the controllers change colour during party mode? And the answer is not yet, but totally will on PlayStation.
Because you just cannot.
You
not
can't
do
on
that.
Windows, sadly, so we got no lights coming out of these
I'm
controllers.
not sure that's true anymore.
I think you can do that
Yeah.
with the Steam API. Steam can't.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
they
sick.
fix
Well,
that.
there we go. We're going to make that happen then.
Possibly,
sounds
if we
cool.
can.
Well, we're going to try it.
I still won. We've got no scores here. This is the worst thing. I can't believe we didn't actually play a full match in preparation for
What
this.
I can't believe is that the stats are broken.
So we did. I can believe
So
it.
we have a running gag / Lovecraftian horror of the fact that
We've had, what, 2-3 people rewrite stats and they're still broken?
Yep.
And every time it comes back to me, and I'm the one who's broken it.
And
It's a thing.
from my perspective, I always write some really, really dumb, simple, not smart at all stats, and they work. And then someone goes, "This needs refactoring," and then the stats never work again. Or Lindsay.
It's
Could be
usually
anybody.
me.
Party
Oh,
Crasher
yeah,
stats was
nice.
like.
Oh, the camera
I
actually
look back
did
at
zoom
it
in
now,
there.
and it's
Yeah.
obscenely complicated for what it needs to be. It's like,
It's
why
true.
did I make it so
No!
hard?
Lake, how did you get that?
Pure talent.
You monster. Oh, I'm going to miss another one.
Oh, got it.
No, maybe
So I wonder if the scores will work on this mode, just
No,
by
they
chance.
didn't.
No, they
This is
didn't.
our
Oh, this is the
second
second round. There we go. I was busy reading the chat. We do have at least one, possibly a spammer, I think, there as well. We do have one bot, so that's nice. And Aiden asked who's stuck. No, there's only 3 of us, so there's one character that's not moving,
Yeah.
and we just don't have them disabled in the game yet.
Now to
Christy
make,
says hi.
hey Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Now to make everybody else's life hell and have me like just loving life is now we're playing in slow motion.
Slow motion. Well, this is our favourite thing from Towerfall, though, Ian, is to
I
play in.
love slow motion in Towerfall.
It's the way to play. Oh my god. Never mind. This is mine, though. That's mine.
Yoink.
Oh, dang it.
Do a little dance.
Leo asked, why does the camera move? Should have been full screen. The camera is actually trying to follow us. It's just that for the most part,
So if we all come and like, let's all not get that balloon.
yeah, and
just
go
hang out
near
over
the
here.
fourth player.
Trying.
So it doesn't help that we've got a 4th player that's not moving.
Yeah.
So
So
otherwise,
come even closer.
is the camera
Oh
trying
no,
to
it's
get the
getting
balloon?
the balloon as well. We all have to go hang out at the balloon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So the problem here
I'll pop the blade.
Is that we've got that one. Yeah, you.
There we go.
Okay,
this
now
would
if we
be
come back
better.
up in the corner.
Sorry.
Why,
Oh my
Lindsay?
God.
Oh, hi, you're literally
I'm gonna
the worst.
I'm gonna say that it's
Okay,
spawned in
come
front of
over
me.
here.
Don't
Nobody
pop
collect
it.
that
Don't
balloon.
pop it.
You've
we're
got to
running
get
out of
closer
time.
though.
I'll see you.
So the
There
camera
we go.
does zoom
There we go.
in.
The camera does the thing.
And if the balloon was closer, it would get even closer to us.
Yeah.
With the idea of it will become even more dynamic later, and we'll probably have dynamic slow mo as well, because it feels really great. Actually, I think we already implemented dynamic slow mo for this temporarily. Because it feels really great when you're all having a battle over one balloon when the camera comes in really close and you get to see the poppers and their little smiling faces.
Yeah, everything's all up close.
Yeah.
Christy asked, what are the dotted lines? They are grapples. You're exactly right.
So the dotted lines show us where we're currently aiming our grapple.
Do you think they should always be on the way that they are? I guess that they need to be because you could press the R2 button at any time, isn't it?
That's right. They almost certainly don't need to be as obvious as that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Um,
Oh, come on. No, no, no. Oh, double for you. It's a double.
A double.
Oh, baby, a double. Or a triple, whatever. Oh, yes, I got one.
Way overshot.
Look at Lindsay with his me.
2000 era memes.
I didn't even get that meme.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Baby, a triple.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what that is. People on the chat, please explain that to the old
No,
man.
I think the age range of our chat
Yeah,
probably
I
don't
think
know
it
that
is.
one.
Early.
A couple of people saying it's camera zoom based upon how close you are. Yeah, we just showed that. And hey, Perfect Cato, how's it going? First
Bump
time
me,
viewer.
bump me! Thank you. Who was that?
Sorry?
Was that you that knocked me down, or was it like...
I'm
No,
not sure. I was
red
reading
one.
the chat.
Was that
So,
It was
yeah.
you?
Yeah, Lake's the red one.
Ah.
Leo gets the oh baby a triple.
I like how the
Christy says,
the
yeah, it
last
looks
one
busy
is
with the
pink,
lines.
but the-
Yeah, I hate that we've got two of the same colour.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
can't change it because it will change. Oh well.
Yeah, this is the bug that Ian was talking about.
There's the bug.
We've just swapped colours
Everybody
now.
stay
It's
like
fine.
that.
It's
Except
fine.
no one's emo. That makes me sad.
Well, the dead
Well, the
one's
last one
emo.
is- Yeah, the dead one's emo, which.
Yeah,
I
but
chose
that-
not
that
to do
just-
emo because I don't think it's going to come across on the stream very well. It's too dark.
That's
Is my
right.
guess. So I've gone
Oh.
with red.
Did I just disconnect?
No, I disconnected again.
Okay.
Dodgy, dodgy.
No, stop touching it. Didn't your parents tell you not to touch it? So now we're also doing a mode where
Right,
there's
I'm
still a
going now.
balloon, but it doesn't count. And we're just trying to get to all of those numbered checkpoints in order.
Oh yeah, the
So
the
the
one
ball-
balloon that's there exists so that the game doesn't bug out. I just forgot what colour I was because we just swapped.
It's just a same.
Mostly the same as
code
Party Golf.
Golf, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, Crashers doesn't have this mode.
no.
It should.
It has a... Yeah,
Don't know how it would
didn't
work.
quite get it.
It's
Oh, arena mode. That's how it would.
it was forcibly added to the game
Boink.
prior to it. Yes!
No.
You bonked me into it. I got them first.
Boink.
Even though the scores don't matter today, you
Boink.
got.
You
me
didn't
first.
get them first, I already had it.
Oh, the yellow one, you already had that.
Yeah,
Oh, so
that's
you
why-
just knocking
that's
me out
why
of the way.
Yeah, I was just hitting you for fun.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
think the checkpoint. No.
Checkpoint count did show up.
Yeah.
So I think that actually worked. I think we've found a
Yeah,
stats that
oh,
works.
this looks cool.
Yeah, we're in spacey mode now.
Yeah.
Oh, you
This has
monster.
got a bit of a
Uh-huh.
Among Us
No.
feel to it. This
Among
level
Us.
design actually, but was made well before Among Us was
I think.
popular. Not before it was made, but before it was popular, I imagine.
And
Right.
certain Christiana's not.
Played it or seen. Well, now she would have seen it by now.
Or
'Cause everyone's
maybe.
seen Among Us.
The way you say that is really weird. Like,
Among Us.
Among Us, you're saying
Because
it like
I'm
it's
from Twitter, where it's Among Us.
The
Among
meme,
Us.
yeah.
Among Us. That's
Okay,
the
so
meme.
somebody didn't get it, and they came third. Hey, the scoreboard's working. Look at us. We
Yay.
made a scoreboard that functions.
Yay.
That means we can play this one to completion.
Yep. Aiden says this mode looks interesting, and I agree. And also says go Lindsay, but you know,
No,
you're
that can't be
reading
right.
for
That
the
can't be
wrong
right.
person,
I think
so-
Lindsay.
I think in
reading
fact
the chat
every
wrong.
single person in the chat is saying go Lindsay at this point.
I think,
I can't believe
if they're saying that, they must think you're the yellow popper.
Yeah.
I'm the red popper. Still vote for
Or
me.
maybe
Go
they're trying to do it to encourage you because they can see you need it.
Our
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time,
that-
first time
that makes the
viewer,
most sense.
first time viewer Blue Diaz says go Lindsay. So there we go.
I don't believe you.
Well, I'm reading the chat. So
Yes! I
Second.
can't get anything because everything keeps...
second.
See how excited he was, everybody on the chat, that he got second? Because he's
it's-
like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I got second.
I'm not gonna
One-
lie.
For one round.
When I said yes, I thought I'd hit it, and then I realised I thought I was first,
Of
and
course
then I
you did.
realised I was wrong, and so I had to just lean in.
Such a good start, and I get bumped around. No, okay, that time I just missed it. I'm just bad. Never mind.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the stream.
Out of my way, out of my way. Yoink. Yeah. Come on, come down.
Oh,
controller
you're cheating
again.
with your controller powers.
Cheaty controllers. Okay, so far behind.
Switch.
So far behind. Slow mo makes this.
No!
We're very much a fan of wraparound levels because it means that particularly when you're trying to do this checkpoint mode, that you're really having to think about what's the fastest way to get to the next checkpoint. Having a grapple and the amount of speed that you can use to do that as well also makes those choices much harder, which is just like amazingly fun from my perspective. Thank you for the bump.
No.
Oh, I still got it. Come on. I'm not looking ahead to the second checkpoint. I'm just so focused on getting the one that I'm going for.
Get
You
out.
monster.
So
It's a good bounce.
No!
Yeah, that's how you bounce a guy. And just
No.
casually comes through and wins.
Will I even finish?
There was an attempt.
I'll finish.
There was an attempt.
I'll finish. I think we're just got to root for the fact that I'm
Long live the
finishing
king.
the level in time. That I'm less than 10 seconds behind
So
everyone else.
we play first to 500, and what we'd normally be teaching at this point is if you get 500 points but you don't win the round, you
Yep.
don't win the match. But I don't know. Could it?
I don't think we're going to get that close.
Ian's rated to play one on West Winds.
We're not
so-
going to get the match point tiebreaker business going on today.
So-
I think it's too far behind.
Now let's do checkpoints with
No order, right?
bigger level, no order. There'll be 10 checkpoints this time,
Oh wow.
and still teleports. Oh, the teleports have a bit more graphics this time around.
That's true.
Graphics.
I don't know why I'm just going for the same one as you, but I'm just going to follow you and then try and do. No, bad at games.
Try to follow me and then be terrible at it.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah,
so
that
we're
makes
not
sense.
there yet. But the biggest thing that we like in this game is movement. Trying to have fast and interesting and a high skill ceiling set of movement. At the moment, a lot of it feels really great until you make contacts with walls, and then things feel a little weird. Some people have complained that our jumps are a little floaty. But
Doesn't help that we're in slow motion now. So
Yeah,
it's
right now
super
we're in slow motion.
floaty.
How did I win that?
yeah, I took entirely the wrong path with the last one. I got to 9 and then did poorly.
How many did I get? 7.
Wait, I still came second. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got 7.
because what it does at the moment is when 2 people got 10 checkpoints,
Doesn't
control
matter.
order wins.
Control
And
order.
I control number 1.
See, I wasn't lying. He has rigged it. So
I have
player
read
one
it,
wins.
it's true.
Crashes is the same though, so I can't be that. Well, I can be, but
Yeah, with these, it really should be the first person there. I don't 100% know why it isn't.
Probably just haven't done the stats yet, because wouldn't you do like a count or something? Time taken.
Time taken should be the
That's
first
Well,
column, right?
it certainly
second
worked.
column.
It worked correctly in golf.
Oh, yeah, second column.
That's
You're
all I
right.
can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we had in golf, but we
How did
has
I
to be
miss
another
that?
column, and I just don't think we're recording the time taken column.
Yeah.
I guess.
I was talking about columns and tables and spreadsheets.
Whee!
Spreadsheets are my favourite. Did I just come first?
I think you did.
Yes, stream's over, everybody.
Steal it from him.
Still,
Now I get the points.
Christy
Yeah.
says, I think there needs to be more popping. Feels like golf a bit too much here.
It's
Maybe these
maybe because we
checkpoints
just
need to have like
just because we're playing checkpoints right now. I think is
what it looks
what she
like.
means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, like we do need to come up with a way of making the balloon still be interested in, like still be something we need to chase.
Yeah. Why are the checkpoints not just
Oops.
special balloons with special
Yeah.
options on them, and then effectively you don't need any balloons, right?
I mean,
I think you're probably right that the checkpoints should be a kind of balloon, so that there should be 4 coloured balloons at each checkpoint location, and
Yeah, yeah.
you only pop
Pop
your
yours.
own colour.
Right.
stop this up. Don't you?
We've
Don't
still got a
you
few conceptual
dare,
things like
you
that to work through.
monster.
Because I think we mentioned the only reason there is a balloon in the level at the moment is so the level doesn't end.
It doesn't
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, or crash. Yeah.
No, I think Amy's right.
Mm.
Yeah. So good feedback there, Christy. I
Thank
think
you.
what we should have for this one is just 4 balloons at each point, or however many players you're playing with, and you can only collect your own colour. We wanted a game mode where you can only collect your own colour balloons.
Yep. So that would work with this if we really put our minds to it,
Yes.
and we just make checkpoints mode out of that, right? Non-poppable balloons.
Yes. No, they
Or
can still pop. Because why do you need to see that the checkpoint's there once you've got it?
Only for the mode that we haven't
the
done,
other
which
modes.
is toggle, where they come back. So
but then they've just come back.
they're just
It's like it's just the opposite display of this. It's not a colour is there when you've got it. There isn't a balloon of your colour there when you've got it. And the balloon will respawn if you toggle.
if you hit the space where it was.
Yeah.
But then how do you know that it was there if it's popped?
Oh, maybe we've got some other kind
Like
of...
it's a faded thing
Yeah.
or something when it's in checkpoint mode. Yeah. Look at us trying to game design and game and stream all at the same time.
Don't worry, some of us can do it.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay,
not
that
even
was...
game design.
Alright, I was going to move on to a different mode, but...
Ian's got to win.
I'm
Oh,
on
look at
that
all the
point.
checkpoints right near us. Like, let's do it.
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
No!
No.
No! Lake is the Twitter blue, by the way. That's
Am
the
I
feeling that I
right?
get.
I'm alright. Twitter blue.
Twitter blue.
The
You
Twitter
got, like,
blue is
Twi-
when you read Twitter in the morning.
Yep. I'm Twitter fiend now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're
Oh my
fully
God.
converted to Twitter now, are you?
Yeah, I don't use Facebook or anything. I
How
just
did having all of those
Social
checkpoints
medias.
right next to you go for you?
not well because we
Did it-
didn't
did
really
it go-
focus on
did
the
it-
rest of the level.
Did it go well?
It went well because I kicked
Yeah.
a lunchy spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well, you know, if
That's
you
not-
want to use a no achievement, then
Oh
that's fine.
wow! All right.
Yeah, okay.
Participation award.
Yeah.
We got a comment about worms here from Losmada. Hi Losmada, you're saying you should probably take a look at the ninja rope item from the old Worms games.
Yes.
It's a similar movement and is generally considered really good. Yeah, so how much are we stealing from that and not stealing from that with
Well,
the,
we've actually got a little bit of
the grappling?
Oh, I think we lost the controller again.
There's grappling in that Worms game, you've got pulling in grapple that we thought we had in this but can't find it.
No, we can find that. We
can
found
find
that.
that.
So, sorry, I'm getting confused. I think that's the level I want. They kind of need screenshots, eh?
They do, it'd be nice.
So what we've shown so far is just that you can customize stuff here. We've got a whole extra world of depth to
Programs.
customization.
Mhm.
Most of these things have the wrong names, and as you can see, we've still got pictures from party crashes in here.
Yeah.
So development.
This is
what
live
things-
on Steam like this with
I'm
these
sure.
icons.
I'm
This is what
sure if
things
you
look
look
like.
deep enough, you'll find a golf ball or two still.
It's very likely.
Almost certainly.
Which means that's in crashes.
Yeah. Well, aren't the players now called?
So when I go to the grappling now, the players are still called bowls.
Yeah.
yeah,
behind the
but
scenes.
with vehicle controllers on them.
Yeah, until
Yep.
last week. That was my
Oh,
job to
yeah.
remove that. And Ian removed the 3D rigid body from them, that they were just falling in
Oh,
infinitely,
That's
in the
good.
background.
Yeah.
So good.
So
Randy did such a good job on some of these icons.
Hmm.
this level is not dice.
Is that why we're in party mode though? Because it's broken?
Maybe.
I think we get into party mode because when it breaks or something.
So you can see if you look at mine.
Yep.
My
Oh, it wraps.
It wraps around, so very much like what the Worms one did. And that's an option. We don't have to have wrapping always happening.
I like the wrap.
And in this mode that I put on, you can also lengthen and shorten exactly like what you could have.
What's
in
the
Worms.
control for that?
Just up and down on the stick.
There's a minimum you can.
Oh yeah, right. There was a minimum that I was hitting.
It doesn't have to be minimum.
Right.
Just because this is what we like to do.
We've got some
we've
programming
got minimum
names here.
length. We'll make the minimum length 0. We'll make the maximum length even longer.
Yep.
We'll make it change
Very
speed
fast.
very, very fast. At the moment, we've got that the grapple automatically
It
detaches
detaches.
at some point, but with no...
Upper bound.
The upper bound, unfortunately, is set to
Right.
that setting. So we
Yeah.
want that to be bigger, because we
There's no
want
way to turn
infinite.
it off?
There's no way to turn it
Yeah,
off.
so the stream can't tell this, but our grapples deactivate automatically over time. It's not us turning it off. We just run out of go,
Out of pop.
out of puff, out of pop. Collect soda pops. Why aren't we collecting
So I
soda
just wanted to go and swing to the top, and then lower myself as far down as I can. Whee! Oh, and yes, you look across all of these things as I go. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Nope.
just like the Worms one, there's a lot of stuff you can do
Look
there.
at that. I can't believe we've got that.
And
That's awesome.
Lindsay's like, this is a new feature.
Yeah, it's always been here, but I just
And
can't believe
just
it.
like in the Worms one, you can grapple downwards. And in particular
Oh.
with a fixed length one, that means you can treat your grapple like it's a pole more than... And so...
Oh, there's that camera. Let's do it up with a zoomed in camera because
Oh.
we're near the... Never mind.
Yeah.
It's right here.
We were near it, but no, it's not.
So we are aware of the Worms camera. Oh, sorry, the Worms camera. The Worms grapple.
Mhm.
Because I used to play the hell out of the early Worms. They made the grapples worse over time.
The early worms, but the bird got...
No,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know.
No,
Never mind.
stop trying to be funny.
The bird is the worm, Ian.
Okay. I'm just turning grappling back on. Oh, infinite. Infinite what?
Infinite what? I don't know.
Don't know.
Infinite numbers of grapple? Do we limit how many grapples you get per round or something?
Oh, that'd be horrible. We will
That
play.
would be
We
horrible.
will play one
Bloody
where there
pole
isn't.
vaulters.
Let's do small teleports, but this
Pole
time
vaulters, yeah.
we're going to go to balloons and go further down and turn on only 2 balloons and see what happens.
So I'm keen to see the pole vaulting mode that you said where it doesn't wrap around. Does that mean we sort of... It physically stops us?
No, it
this
doesn't stop. All I mean
Just
is,
goes through.
so with a fixed length,
so much
if
better.
I grapple down here,
Yeah.
so I grapple,
Oh, right. That kind of thing.
so you can still, you can move yourself if you aim at the right time. Although, no, you're right. With it bending, it doesn't work the way that I was exactly
Describing.
explaining.
We changed the movement.
And so if you turn off bending, does that mean it would work what I'm saying as a pole?
Oh no, actually, it's not the bending at the moment that's the problem.
Uh-huh.
It's this is what happens when you've got so many options.
Yeah, there's
It's
so
hard to
many
think about
different ways
this
to do
sometimes.
this.
So if we go back to grappling, what we don't want is any variable length. So the minimum is 100%, the maximum is 100%.
Mhm.
Now it will act as a fixed length thing. It'll still bend around stuff,
Right.
but if you're above it, you could do a full circle above it without it like coming closer.
Right.
Right. And there's no option for not bending though.
I'll have a look in a second,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure that's made it.
Oh yeah, see, you can.
Mine's still got smaller.
I fell with gravity. Is this a joint thing because of joints?
Whoa.
hard?
Whoa!
Stop bouncing on my head. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good example here of how this
I
works.
did have it before, but my grapple detaches too soon. So I feel like if you just run around the ground and then place it.
Yeah, just face plant.
Yeah, see, I'm doing it.
Yeah, there you go.
But you were getting closer to your middle still if you move.
Yeah,
if you're walking.
it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, but it's not perfect. So it certainly used to be
That you could be like a pendulum, like it was fixed length,
Yeah.
as you said, but it's not fixed, not fully.
All right.
fixed
Well, we
length.
have a bug. The intention is to
Yeah.
have that. So the variable length minimum is fixed. We do just have a length.
And the challenge will be to make it so that people can get to those fun ways of playing without needing to use this menu.
That's
They can
right.
still use this menu to have fun with it, but it should be just a I want the worms mode button somewhere that people can get to.
And at the moment, I don't think we're managing to grapple into each other. So I can't turn off the bendiness at the moment because it's not exposed in a menu option.
Yeah.
And also there is an option to be able to grapple to each other. That's currently hidden.
Currently hidden. And Christy says maybe the tail is the grapple rather than... Because we've got some graphics for
we did talk about this kind of idea of that whatever you were, you're shooting it out. At the moment, the graphics don't exactly match exactly what we'd like, but the idea is, because it's called party poppers, you're meant to be kind of shooting streamers out and swinging from a streamer.
My
Controller dead again.
There you go.
Right. I'm going to put us back in slow-mo.
Slow-mo, perfect for a stream.
And we're going to do... No, so we were trying to test grapply things.
Grapply things. Cool.
Oh, that controller is so dodgy.
It is so dodgy.
And what was I doing? I was putting on just 2 balloons because we haven't
played that. This is a new feature from last week, right, Ian?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
This was done in... Oh, so
that's maybe why we're
this
getting
party mode actually replaced
the dice.
The dice.
Right.
So we don't have a really, really open level at the moment.
Did that happen because of the way I've seen the scenes?
Oh, I love that there's 2 balloons and we all chase the same one.
That's true.
Mister, where's my balloon?
This is actually a little bit more different than I expected. I didn't think this was going to work at all, but there are choices here.
Damn it.
Because right now, I'm going to abandon the one I'm close to and go to the one that's further away in an attempt to stop you all from getting it.
Party mode is being a bit of a pain for this though, because they're
hard
pretty dark.
to see.
So
yeah.
There's one near me. There's one near me.
Oh, is it near you or near me? Is the question.
It's nearer to
It's near me.
Sad times. Poor Lindsay is just squandering, floating around.
No.
Yes.
But we don't know.
But we don't know who won. We don't know who won.
I totally won.
Next time we stream this, we'll have points back.
Yeah,
that's
we didn't
a
even know that
solemn
was
vow to you all.
Yeah, there will be
the game, the core mechanic one.
A point to the game. There will be at least 1 point.
You kicked my butt then, Lake.
Yes.
Kicked my butt.
I'm the red one. That was me. I kicked
you.
your butt.
No. Again.
Yes, I kicked all your butts.
That's a Russian disinformation campaign.
Oh, no.
Topical.
Yep. There.
Well, yeah, for like 5 years.
Touche.
Go, Lindsay.
No one's ever said that.
Except for multiple people in the chat. I love you all in the chat.
You. I honestly don't believe you.
Is your mum on the chat, Lindsay?
My mum thinks
Oh,
so.
that would explain it.
Oh, no.
Hey,
this would be so much better with
really
teleports.
annoying that,
Did you see the dark one up there? There's a little secret one that I just got.
Which is always dark.
You see the weird arrow-shaped one I have?
Arrow-shaped one.
Oh, funny. We've had a mouse pointer on the stream this whole time because we're
Very
highly
professional.
professional
hilarious.
streams.
Very professional.
Wasp.
It's probably annoying someone in chat.
No one mentioned it. No one noticed the mouse that's just chilling there.
Oh, well, maybe.
Maybe they thought it was their own mouse.
Alright, let's try a last popper standing, however this works.
We'll slowly get better at streams. Got to remember that we set this up like half hour before each time.
No, that didn't work.
We've got to
That's
plug
not the right
everything.
level.
Secrets.
Yeah, unfortunately at the moment we don't have a streaming location that could just be set up all the time. We could plonk ourselves down.
We'll get there.
We
We'll
will.
get there. We've got 2 green screens here. We've got like an absurd amount of value of green screen behind us.
Hey,
when you think about how much they're worth.
there was a bug there, Lindsay.
What did we do? What happened?
I was choosing last popper standing, but it was giving me the wrong selection of maps. It was
Right.
giving me these maps.
Suddenly.
Unless
Was it,
we should see because now it's the right selection of maps.
there is a recording.
We'll check. It could have been me. It could have been user error.
Right,
Yeah.
the sticky note. Ooh.
Hey, it's
Oh
a
yes,
small dice.
this is,
It's
and this
the
is a
small
scrolly
dice.
level, right?
Yeah, this is whoever can get up the
Woo!
highest.
Except-
With the camera being really confused at one moment of it.
For many moments of it. Alright, should I come back down to earth for you lot?
That's right.
Thank you.
We'll see if we can all get up.
How do we make sure the camera doesn't do that? We'll just go at the same pace up the hill?
Yep.
Except for now, I'm going to be too
I'm
slow
waiting.
behind. I'm too
I'm
crap.
waiting. Don't let your thing detach.
I only got up as far as I did
What's-
before because I was crazy.
Oh, the eyes glow for that one. That one's got.
That's one.
No, yeah, you're attached to each other.
Yay, nice. We are attached. That one balloon is like an Andrew test balloon that's always in the same spot on every level, and I'm not quite sure
And it's
what
always
it's about.
Whoa! And the camera. Okay, this used to work. So we
Oh, it doesn't help that there's
me.
going to be that one
There's no-
popper down the bottom all the time.
Stop
Come
touching
with me.
me.
Touchy.
Show him on the popper where he touched you. Oh! Get some
That is
more.
funny.
Nice.
It's a good level to have that on. You drag the other people
Put it
down.
on.
Yeah, these are fun.
If the camera wasn't so horrendously broken.
Like, horribly broken, I love it.
Whee!
Hey, get off me!
Never.
Get off me! Well, if you... Imagine
Do
if
you wanna
like
make a
you
popper
couldn't
chain?
detach for a certain amount of time, so you get attached to like a really crap player like me, and I just drag you around. So we should mention a feature that didn't make it in today, because that was what I worked on this week. It's incomplete,
It's
but
too early to say if it's a feature.
it might turn
Is
into a
it
feature.
cricket?
Is having the concept of health on our poppers, represented by balloons attached to our poppers. So like they have little balloons tied to their tails.
Like Mario Kart.
Like Mario Kart balloons. And so the way you reduce health is you pop each other's balloons. That's the way that you murder each other in this game.
So then we'll have a murder mode.
Yep. But
I'll just
Take me away.
slowly jump up the wall here.
and so you can have like, in theory, any number of balloons attached to you, following you through, and it's like, can you imagine a clown with like 10 balloons
Yep.
attached to him, and he's trying to go through a really tiny
tunnel.
doorway or something, and all the balloons are going. That's what happens.
It was pretty funny.
It was pretty hilarious. So
And you space them all around yourself, and then you look like a peacock.
that's true, because they all still float. They're actually floaty balloons,
And
unlike.
so there's some
these
sort
balloons.
of poppycock joke in there, which
Poppycock.
I can't get to.
Poppycock.
Can't get
Nice.
to it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
the green eyes again.
Here we go.
Who's
So
the one with the red eyes?
here's a question from Computer Programmer Freak. Can players on different platforms play together? People on different machines on the same platform can't play together, because this is a local multiplayer game and is for
This
this
game
year.
will be
This
local
will be
multiplayer.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
No online for this one. We just don't have time.
Without
Next-
time constraints.
Yeah.
The next titles we release after this, there's a
A chance
we
that we will design
we
around
have a
that.
strong urge to try and build them to be online from the ground up.
Yeah. This code we've tried many times trying to port it to online, and it's just not fun.
It doesn't help that Unity's in between network libraries as well at the
And-
moment.
Which
so
is a
it's
true
real
statement. Like right now,
Forever.
a few years ago, a few
And
years
for
before
the next,
that,
and in 5 years
into
in
the future. Yes.
yeah.
So,
So we have there's a lot of things you can do, a lot of things that can go wrong.
yep.
All right, are you ready,
Just
everyone?
messy.
I changed a bunch of options.
And without telling us, we're just going to discover what's going on.
Well,
Is
start
it
off, we have
faster,
this
or is
one-
it just that we're not in slow mo? There's
There's
no
no
grapple.
Oh no, I'm stuck in a wall.
Oh my! You made it
What's
super
that?
hard.
Out
Is that a
anymore.
grapple that's from 0-0 in the world, by the way? Just to point
Ah,
out bugs.
aha.
Normally
Yeah,
we
right,
wouldn't
yeah.
point
No,
out
you
bugs.
immediately put me back in the wall.
Oh, this is so hard to get. This
Could you
is
get
really
me out of the
slippery.
wall?
I'll get you out of the wall.
I did just get out of the wall, but Lindsay put me back in.
No, why are you guys in the wall? I don't
You knocked
understand.
us into it.
I can't help
Alright,
you.
we've
I can't
got-
get near you.
We've got to fix the wall problem here.
Decrease the
Las
damage,
Marta says, could probably do a tag mode. One balloon, longest to hold onto it wins.
Oh, I love it.
I love that. Someone
Yeah.
write it down. I'll copy that and I'm going to put that onto our Discord that is not public yet, but will be soon. Right away, this instant, while we're playing, while Ian's in there. Not
Yeah,
the
alright.
GM, we have a one
Quick,
for
like,
UTAS play.
let's win this.
Ah.
I'm just going to plonk it.
Well, he's distracted.
Literally has just 3 people in it.
Oh
Give me
no.
a boost.
Lake's trying to
Give me a
collect
boost.
Okay, we'll work
more
together.
Discord servers, but
Trying to. I'm like at the limit. Well, I was at the limit
You're at
until
the
they
limit.
gave.
Oh, I turned off bounciness.
No!
I turned off bounciness.
okay,
Why
what
is
did you
it
change? Did you
forsaken
make
us?
it easier for me?
I turned off bounciness.
Why is it there? It's so
Oh,
nice.
I got it! I am the greatest papa.
It is pretty funny to do this without grappling. I'm
No,
so
no,
bad
no
at this.
grappling and super speed. In case you didn't realise, that's why we feel so
I
slippery.
love-
Right,
super
that's why we're
speed.
slippery, is it? Yeah. Yeah.
We're not actually more slippery. It's just everything's
Yeah.
turned up to 11.
Do we have slippery as mode? We definitely would, but I don't know if it's
I
in
don't
there.
think we have any.
I say I
No.
love the super speed over the slow mode, but I can't do anything with the super speed because it's so tricky.
This was supposed to be the great equalizer to make it so.
Yay!
Oh
I wish we had a count me because I have no idea who won this. I'm pretty sure it was Lake. It wasn't. I don't think it was.
I
Lindsay.
only got like 3.
Yeah.
So next round, the Twitch stream has to count who gets what. Someone count mine, someone count Lake's.
Oh, I like that. Go now. All
Yeah,
right.
yep, this
People
round.
count for us, please.
Yeah.
Yep. Organise amongst yourselves who you're
Oh,
counting
now I
for.
have to actually try. Let's just say I won. Well, not as good a start.
Oh my God.
Yes! Got it.
Whoever's counting for me is gonna have an easy time.
Come on! No!
That was Ian, right?
Yeah.
No, that's another Ian. Whoever's counting me to help you, I'm on 0. There we go, I'm on 1. We could just count ourselves, actually.
It's funnier to have
Someone
the stream
count
do
for
it.
us.
No, go
conceptually.
away! Wait, no!
No! Monster!
How are we so
Yes!
bad at this?
I love how fun this is without grapples. It's so
We're
good.
just fighting over
No.
one balloon.
Oh dear.
Oop.
No!
Have you got any yet, Lindsay?
I've got 1, I think. What does the
Hey,
screen say?
I
Does the
stole it
screen
from
agree
you.
that I've got 1? I'm red, Ian's yellow, Lake is
Oh,
blue.
trying to go down a hole is the hardest thing in the
Oh,
world.
it's still on 0. I'm just gonna wait for one to
that's
spawn near
so
me.
Ian.
Get off me! I'm waiting for one to spawn.
Got it!
No!
Yes, got it!
No!
Yeah, that's it. Move on,
What
move
are the
on.
scores?
So, I don't know if anyone
Right.
was actually
I feel
counting
like
in the
it was me.
chat.
I don't think anyone was counting in the chat, but I really hope they were.
If someone was counting, please tell us who won.
I think we can pretty clearly say that the
Wasn't
scores
me.
are deserved, though.
Well, I don't know. I came second, even
Oh,
though
yeah.
I got
No,
one
no,
balloon.
no,
So, Computer Freak says who's blue? Lake's blue.
Yes, I'm blue. Did I win?
Yeah,
I have that
did
one.
Lake
I think that's the implication
win?
that I won. Yeah, I'm going to take that as the implication that I won.
And so another point to make is that we're not going to have an in-game UI for how many points you've got during the game.
That's right.
For reasons. One is that we don't want to clutter up the UI, but also because we want the suspense of we don't know until the end of the 60-second-ish round who's won until the scoreboard has finished animating, and it just adds to the fun. Pretty sure Lake won, says Cosmoline.
Bit of bias
The
there,
chat
hey?
says you won. So this is a friend of yours.
Yeah.
There we go. Very good.
Girlfriend.
Oh, right. Very nice.
So yeah,
Well,
bit
they
of
would
bias.
say that you've won. They would say that. Did you do upside down gravity?
Why would I do that? Why would that be funny?
Oh, okay. Now I've got to.
You gotta
Yeah,
aim,
but
aim
computer
your grapple.
programming freak says I won as well.
There we
so
go.
I'm not biased.
Multiple sources.
Multiple
multiple
girlfriends.
Multiple
sending-
girlfriends.
Wow, not quite.
Well, I'd hope that computer programmer freak isn't your girlfriend because the student. But anyway.
No, they are not. They are not.
Oh, come on. Yes. Yes. That's how you do it.
He's so excited.
I hate this
It-
button.
when I get two
can't
balloons
jump
at once.
down.
What would we do if we didn't have these wraparound parts? No.
I figured it out. I figured it out.
Upside down
If
gravity
someone's
just
counting
kills
this
me.
time, I'm certain I've won this one. I've collected so many.
3.
At least 3.
At least 3.
At least 3.
You just keep using me. That's your skills here.
Oh, I got like a couple more at the end. I would have totally won that.
Hey, I won!
Yeah, good on you.
I didn't win that one.
Good
So
on you.
funny.
Oh dear. Well, what would we have done if there weren't wraparounds there? Like, how do you get around with no gravity? We didn't have a grapple though, right?
We had a
We still had
grapple.
We did. So how would you get?
I was in
Could we grapple down?
Yes.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
I
I was
wasn't
doing.
grappling down. I didn't do it. I was mostly just letting myself fall.
Alright, we'll do it.
Should do it again so I'm
We'll
allowed to
do it
grapple.
and see if you can do it without.
Wraparounds.
Without
This
wraparounds.
is gonna be so difficult.
We're gonna be. I'm gonna be so bad at this.
No.
I shouldn't have gone for that one. I
Yes,
should've just
yes,
stayed
yes,
up.
yes. It's so hard to think about how to do this properly.
Hey!
No.
Poop.
I love that upside down gravity works.
Oh, you know what you should have done? You should have made it so
Oh,
you could
can we-
grapple inwards.
Yeah, because I'm
Oh, pull
struggling with
yourself.
that.
No,
I'm
you just gotta
too-
get good.
Yeah, you
Get
do.
good
You
scrub.
just need to get good.
How the hell are you guys
Momentum.
doing that?
Momentum.
I'm so bad.
You move horizontally really fast, so when you hook down, you swing around.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to shoot a long way out in front of me if I was going the right way.
Oh no, I was doing it like directly in front of me. But yeah, you do need momentum. So
Yeah. I would much prefer this to have the pulling in thing. Let's do that next, I say.
No.
It would be fun. You like pulling yourself in.
I want to have a good time with that.
Oh my god, we got time for that.
It'll be horrible. I just don't think it'll be fun. It'll become too easy.
I think the stream would love to see a competitive round where all three players
It is competitive.
between you two. Monsters.
So you want exactly the same thing, but with a
pulling
Lindsay baby mode.
Lindsay baby mode of this.
Okay, alright.
Let's put that in the game as Lindsay baby mode.
alright.
Lindsay baby upside down. Yeah. Well, all of the Kit 109 games had a Lindsay mode, which was just
we
to like,
do have
you
that
know,
in Crashes. We have a David and Goliath mode.
That's true.
Yeah.
little Lindsay versus all the others.
No, everyone's little and you're just the big one.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
just
true. To make it easy.
to make it fair.
Yeah.
You know, because otherwise, did you just grapple onto me?
I did. I did it again too, and I'll
Get
do
the
it once
balloon,
more.
Get the balloon! Get the balloon!
No, don't put the balloon.
Uh-oh.
You guys suck.
Uh-oh.
Can we have relative, like different per player grapple strength as well? So that if someone is pulling me, that
I'm not sure
I
if
can
they're set
pull
up
away.
as per player, but conceptually we could.
That would work with the physics system, right? Oh my god, I've even got baby mode and I can't do it because I'm stupid. There we go, I got it.
Oh,
You heard it here
man.
first,
I can't
folks.
stand baby mode. It's much harder.
Doesn't help that people are grappling into each other.
I've only done that once. The rest of it is
I don't know
just
who got that balloon.
being
in
bad.
there.
Get back here so I can grapple into
There we go, that works.
Oh, baby mode is weird, man.
It is because you feel like it's down on the stick to grapple inwards, regardless of the orientation.
Hmm.
And that's why it feels weird.
Oh, that's why it's weird. That's why I'm still getting it wrong, but baby mode isn't helping me.
Yeah. Because I keep pushing the sticks to go where I want to go, but
Christy says, time for another ideas door sticky board until that turns into a door from the Titanic that's floating around.
Our last
Again,
giant
part two.
wall of sticky notes was on a table, and the table floated around in the Hobart floods.
Yep.
It's the
It
saddest
was
thing that's
very
literally
sad.
ever happened to us.
It's the
it
worst
was
thing
so
in the
many
entire
sticky
world.
notes,
It was.
so many tasks,
And they were all wiped clean.
Yeah, it wasn't that the notes got destroyed. It's because the ink just
The
washed
ink
off.
was
Yep.
gone. Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's awful. Well, that was not a good idea. I'm sorry for suggesting it.
Wow, like what did we say?
We said don't
Don't use Lindsay's ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's do one balloon again, but
Okay,
super
super
speed
speed.
this time.
Okay, fun. I see you hovering over the jump limit there. Oh no, that's jump times.
No,
How
it is
many
the
times-
jump limit.
jump
We can have more jumps. Like we can just jump in the sky if we want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
But not like a
double
total jumps per round.
Yeah.
That's not. That
No.
is another.
Oh
bad
my
idea.
god.
Yeah, now we just turned it into Flappy Birds.
Yep. Flapsy birds. Oh, here we go.
Flatsy Birds.
I misspoke. I really did misspoke. Oh dear. Shut up, you
Let
lot.
that one go.
It's not your grandmother's Flappy Bird anymore.
Yes, good. Lake's dead. That kills us as well.
Oh,
Ah.
no, I think someone else is me.
Yeah.
Body snatchers.
Body snatchers.
Oh, you put me into the
I went
wall.
through the wall again.
Oh, but I can jump out. Still not sure what means.
Yeah, you can do it with the wraps. If you get stuck on the edge
with a
walls,
wrap.
you can
Right.
wig yourself out with the wrap.
Wig yourself out.
Yeah.
Technical term in game dev there. Wig.
Wig, yeah.
Wigging out. Oh man, come on, give me another balloon. Someone get that so I can get something else. I'm really angry at all of you because you didn't collect anything for me.
I'm stuck in the game, I hate you all.
Oh, so the wraps are also what makes it really easy to get inside the wall as well.
No, that's the boost. The boost makes it really easy to get in the wall.
The super bounciness
Yeah.
there.
Oh, right. No, I didn't boost at all.
You're just
Oh, but I wasn't in the
pushing
wall.
against the
Leaning
wall.
against the wall.
Never mind. I swear I did it without, but maybe I got pushed into the wall before.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Lindsay discovers one of the basic game mechanics 1 hour into the stream and 10 out, like you're 3 years into development.
Because we, by
Just
default,
want to make sure
we've got-
this emo one has a chance of getting more points than Lindsay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just going to push that emo one around.
Yeah.
Mike!
Oh!
I see there's no full speed limit.
No, and you'll
it'll
wrap around at some point.
What?
Like, except for I got in the way.
Oh.
Got in the way and bumped you into the wall.
Oh.
Rip.
Oh. Isn't it the consequences of my own actions?
Oh my god, nobody can get his balloon.
I haven't been grappling because he turned on infinite jump. I've forgotten
You're
to
just
grapple.
flying.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got one. Yes.
Mine.
No.
Mine.
No. Mine.
Dancing
Dancing.
in
And remember, the other stick makes our tails go.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about how cool it is to, like, you know, rub your butt on the ground.
Yep. Full
Like
Little
that.
Big Planet
And
mode
little squiggles.
of having a little
We
puppet,
have no
basically.
control over the expression at the moment, so they will periodically get sad for no reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we could go Little Big Planet mode and just use D-pad to change our expression, right? Up for happy, down
Yeah,
for
that's
sad.
totally what I want to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love that.
I'm going to put the max length back on 100, and we'll go no jumping.
We can wiggle
Only
our tails
grappling.
in the
Only
regular
grappling
level
now.
as well, right? Yeah, they've been
Only
wiggling the
grappling.
whole time when we
Yeah.
aim our
This is the
grapples.
real game, when the real game has come out.
What have you done to make this a real gamer? I was too busy talking about tails.
No, we'll let you figure
We'll let
it
you
out.
work it out
figure
yourself.
No, no!
No jumping.
No!
Oh! With no pulling in, and then you got me into the world. And because you've done that, I nearly couldn't get out of the thing.
Oh, yeah,
I just-
yeah, so bad for you, Liz.
Get stuck. You'll still get more balloons than me because I can't get around.
I've
this
already
level.
gone
Oh
too.
my lord!
I'm out.
And you're back in
Yeah.
there. Oh my
Yeah.
lord!
Oh,
That's
now we're
so
just
good.
like, oh, what have you done, Lindsay?
I don't know.
You shoved me back in the wall.
I
Totally
know, I
deliberately.
swung into the wall.
I'm the only one alive, and I still can't get the damn balloon.
I don't know
Watch
how
me
to get
go!
out
Look
of
at me
here.
fail.
Thank you.
Just wing
I'm
out.
trying.
Oh, boo!
This level design sucks for no jump.
Oh,
There we
I'm
go.
not even out.
Oh, get me!
Still
Get
alive.
back! Oh, I'm so angry.
Can't jump.
I bet I'm high level.
this
This
jump
hit is so annoying, isn't it, Lindsay?
It sucks being stuck there. Like, can we do this on a different
No, I
level?
deliberately chose
You
this.
chose this level.
Was
we
it for the
probably
pit?
need a level layout that's just a flat ground.
Yeah,
a
probably.
full Smash Bros.
Grr.
mode and stuff.
Yeah.
Grr. Lindsay. Knock you in.
So what I wanted to also point out is there should be a giant dancing popper in
Popper
there,
here,
and there
yeah.
used to be.
Yeah. Well, at least there's not a giant white square.
But I was just saying because
Because there
was.
was a
you
giant
were
white
moving
square.
all the giant white squares.
default avatar?
Yeah, I am, because that script was
Oh.
been a pain. Been a huge pain. No, it wasn't that bad.
What have we got left to
Oh, the
play with
default
here?
white square is probably just the Steam not loading, so now that you've disabled it, it's probably just not rendering at all.
Yeah, and we were just making a concerted effort to not have Steam avatars in there anymore. We just want poppers everywhere. We don't care about the avatars in the end. For this one.
yeah.
Because the poppers are so cute.
All right, I
It'd be
think
cool
we
if we did that for crashes as well, and the victory screen. We
It
have
was
a
a
3D
card
card
spinning around, and you could do a donut.
Yeah, kind of like
A burnout,
Rocket
sorry.
League sort of thing. But
Yeah.
Oh, do they have that?
yeah,
sick.
with the victory screen, you can
What
do
is-
like backflips and
Walk
stuff.
straight into the wall again. Why is it so easy to get into walls?
Yeah, what's happened there?
That's strange.
Because it just happened to me too.
Seems like when I get back into it, the first thing I'm going to be doing is stopping that.
Our list of to-dos are so long.
Surely
already.
you could just do a circle cast, like the size of a popper,
To
as
check
you
that
fly
they're not
through
in
per
there.
frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we just thought
you want a
continuous-
capsule cast because you want it to be from where they were to where they're going to be.
Oh,
And
so
make
it's
sure.
two circle casts.
No, because you want everywhere in between. If you're moving too fast, you don't want to go through a thin wall.
Yeah, that's
with a
what
circle
a
cast.
circle cast is.
Oh,
circle
circle
yeah,
cast.
cast in
cast
the-
like
yeah,
lots of
yeah,
little
yeah.
circles.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
Right.
Because it's 2D physics.
Yes,
So.
Yep, sorry.
There's some game dev words for all you youngins watching the stream there.
Words, circles, and capsules. Very game dev.
I also thought we might need to have, again, more game dev words, a vector field inside the walls.
These
so
are some
if you
big
got
game
stuck
devs.
inside the walls, it just pushes you out.
How should it resolve it?
Yeah.
That arrow tells us that.
Yeah.
Go look that up, you youngins. Look what a vector field is,
And you
can
can
do
work
some
out how to auto-calculate a vector field for pathfinding.
Which
That's super fun.
which is what we've got in Party Golf, right? For,
We have a vector field, it is calculated, and then we didn't use it.
didn't you use it for working out the order of checkpoints or something in a cave?
No, I've got
No.
other things. I've got
Oh, for
I've got
distance.
shortest paths through from every cell to every other cell. No, from every cell to the goal. But the vector field we didn't use, but it should have driven like the starting kind of choices that
Yeah,
the
some
AI
stuff
made.
for the fandom would
Things
use.
like that.
The Party Crashers doesn't use any vector fields. The AI is just like
Magic.
it follows it
The
literally
racing
has
line.
the racing line that it
Yeah.
follows.
Nice.
Using really fancy maths I did. That only sometimes works. Actually, no.
Fanciest of maths only.
I really like the AI in in Party Crashes. I
It's
think
really
it works
good,
really
yeah.
well.
For how relatively simple it is, just follow the line.
I can't believe I missed those last two.
They do like to cut the corners too much though,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
and their personalities don't really change things that
So, a
much.
question for people on the stream: which of these background graphics do you like the most?
Oh, I
And
like
is
this
there
one.
any kind of work? Because I think I like this one the most.
Yeah, I think it's just the most visually interesting. There's more things going on. Like the space ones are a bit flat.
Yeah, and there's a bit too much repetition on some of them, whereas this one,
Yeah.
the rocks make the repetition not look so bad.
Yeah.
And I just think there's something about the contrast between the foreground and the background works the best on this one.
So
The contrast is really good on this one.
were the textures for the rocks in that number Christiane?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, translated through us, which is where we can lose a little bit of.
Yeah.
The style.
Yeah.
So it's like she gives us a style Bible kind of thing, and then we have to.
Well, a lot of
So-
these things, we have to like cut and crop and
Yeah,
make it
that's
so it works with
And
texture.
Andrew's done some great stuff on this one where you can see there's big blocks and small blocks. And
Yeah, I just
they're
noticed
all
that.
they're all procedurally generated in terms of the way that they're laid out. So if we have procedurally generated levels, which we're not 100% sure about, then they'll still get placed correctly in the world. See, they're different this time.
Right.
It's the same level. The actual shape of where the blocks are is different.
We were going to have procedural worlds, weren't we? Or is that something
Well,
considering?
we always plan to, and a lot of it is built with that in mind, but we're cognizant of time, and we're a little bit concerned that
And we
Like
did.
get
that
done.
this game, it's possibly easier to make some nice custom levels than guarantee we're going to have procedurally generated levels that are still fun.
That's
Yeah,
fine, yeah.
we did that with Crashes in the end, didn't we? We do have procedural levels in Crashes.
We certainly didn't get enough time to make that good at all.
Yeah,
So they're not the ones that
it's
you
all
want to
just
play.
use it. It's hidden. We've hidden it under like a menu or something.
Really
as well.
hidden.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that they also take much longer to load, right? Because you can't bake as much stuff, right?
No, it takes about the same amount.
About the same amount of time?
No,
Okay.
the
Right.
baking's a different thing. That's the pathfinding.
Yeah.
Okay. But we could have. Anyway.
Is there-
No, we couldn't because you
No.
still got
Yeah.
settings. Yeah. Hmm.
So this will be our final match. We're going towards match point here. Who's going to win?
Clearly.
So Christy asked about the levels. Can the levels be more
like
angular? Less angular, more round to suit the poppers. So at the moment we have very sharp edges, which
we're in
suits
a tile
platformer
world, yeah.
and suits tiles.
No, yeah, I was thinking that before as well. That sounds like an interesting idea, but I'm not sure what the code
Yeah,
is like.
it does mix into like movement code, and rounded edges can be difficult.
Yep.
There's a lot of like thinking you've got to an edge and then kind of falling off it if things are super roundy. But it would be nice to have things not all just be 100% square.
Mm-hmm.
Have some in between tiles. We just haven't got to that yet. That's interesting. This didn't finish. We got all the balloons, but we had to wait for the 10 seconds.
It might be the death balloons,
Hmm.
but like off the screen or something.
There shouldn't be any though, should there?
We're just too
Maybe.
good.
I don't know.
We were so
Yeah.
fast.
Well, that's strange. What the computer programmer freak says, I like the triangular slopes instead of little blocks. Yeah, that's one thing that could happen, I guess. But movement code going up a little slope is tricky.
Yeah, you've got to decide if you've got triangular blocks like cool stuff like N++, which is a game we should play actually.
We
As
should,
One
that
of these
should be
things.
one
We'll
of
add that
those.
to the list.
Yeah, I'll add it right now so we don't forget.
So you've got to then think about how you want momentum to work on those slopes, in particular with a game like this where we're spinning so fast on grapples. And also that wraparound grapple stuff is pretty difficult. So if you've got, I guess it's not that big a deal. If you've got other shapes, I don't think it'd make that much of a difference to making that work. But at the moment we haven't even 100% decided what we want to do in terms of the poppers.
Because they're flat on the bottom.
They're flat on the bottom. So, if we
They
had
don't
them on a
wrap
slope,
around.
should they tilt?
Yeah.
Should they be, when we hold onto a wall like that, part of me wants them to be kind of like gecko dinosaurs, where
So
they're
like-
fully rotated and stuck
Yeah.
on the side, because that would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Certainly, if they're on their side, it could be that their faces stay up, but all their little paws go around the side of their body and their tail points straight down. So that their hat is still up, it's like their head's up, but you've got all of the parts moving.
So their tails point down, their arms are pointing into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would look super cute.
It's going to be pretty hard, but...
I don't know if people notice, by the way, that their little spines and things wibble around as they run.
Yeah, mine's a bit...
It's a bit
weird.
At the moment, it's too fast at the moment.
That's
it's all very jiggery.
Yeah, they have some weirdness.
Are these actual dynamic birds or are these fake jiggle, like cactus?
Slightly faked, I think.
Slightly fake?
But it's like it's from the physics of you moving around.
Yeah, so you do take in the momentum, but you don't use like spring joints.
I don't think we've got spring joints on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We've got some great comments in the chat here. Barry says ramp physics would raise the skill ceiling quite a bit as well. So
what's that?
Ramp physics would raise the skill
would.
ceiling.
It would.
Being able to handle falling down onto one and it shoots you across the level. I love that sort of thing.
Which is why we should look at N++, because that was a whole big thing about the way that worked.
Wasn't it? Yeah. And Christy says, feels like the poppers could pop each other in a frenzy mode. So
what, like Goomba stomp them?
Yeah, Goomba stomps. Because I think we've pretty much decided we're not going to have weapons in this, mostly for time, but also there's so much else we can do.
The one thing we talked about is we'd like to have a mode called Fireball, where you throw tennis balls at each other.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
But what you might have missed me saying, Christy, is that we're going to have the poppers have their own balloons. One we're going to try is having poppers with their own balloons hanging out the back of them, and you can pop the poppers' balloons to damage them, basically, which would be fun.
Make fireballs come.
Fireballs, why not golf balls?
Antenna hat or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Golf balls. Well, one in a million could be a golf ball, instead of a fireball. So a little Easter egg.
And it has a little bit of extra.
A golf ball
on it or something.
Or a banana.
Yep, bananas, slippery bananas.
We definitely need another banana.
I'm just having banana peels around the place. Someone write that down. We need someone who's not playing to be writing stuff down. I can probably get.
We need a whole team for these streams.
We do. We need a moderator instead of just me. So I'm pretty bad at the games anyway. So. All right. Well, we don't have a scoreboard way of finishing off who wins.
Except I won.
We've won this one, so we'll leave you on this screen.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. That was pretty janky. We will reduce the amount of undeliberate jank in future weeks. We'll increase the output amount of jank as well. Well, one mode we were talking about last week that I really want to have in there, and I know it's going to make everything look jank, is just having a line that moves up and down the screen across the middle that changes the gravity when you go through it.
Oh yeah,
and so everything's going to feel really janky when we do that. I would almost make the balloons turn around and all that kind of stuff.
Would it be like just a box that if you're inside it'll be zero gravity, or it'll be like a toggle?
I was thinking a toggle, but I like the idea of a circle that bounces around the screen. With
I love that circle idea because
then you can try to race in the circle to get this.
To build momentum through it. Yeah.
We already have some circles going around in party mode, and when I saw that before, it reminded me of an idea of a circle that you have to stay inside, that you get points for every second that you're in the circle for. King of the Hill, but it's a moving one. Yeah. That would really reward people who are really good at platforming in this level, that they can stay in it. That would be fun.
The boosters from Party Crashers? Those snake around, and when you get in there.
Little tubes. That's more like wormholes from teenies as well.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
anything to add momentum to us, I think, is a good win.
Yeah,
because we don't have things like bounce pads or anything at the moment.
Need to fix the wall collision though before we add those stuff.
Absolutely.
We can't even manage with bouncy poppers.
Yeah, that's true. So I think we've got to focus on fixing some of the jank, like scoreboard, going in the walls, and lots of other stuff. Yeah, me. Yeah.
Storyboard in your nightmares.
Yeah.
The goose.
All right, one last time. Let's do a transition.
Oh yeah, we'll do a transition back
to
full screen. That's true. Oh my god, I don't have OBS open because I'm.
And I will try and unjank that transition.
Ian's so proud of his transition. You made that in Unity, right?
Unity, and then I used DaVinci
Resolve.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah, because that's free now, isn't it?
And it is free. And anything to get out of the yoke of Adobe, I was like, I'm so happy that this isn't Premiere.
Adobe, so Jane.
I love you, Adobe.
Boo!
Mark Adobe.
Boo.
Please give me stuff.
Go
I'll
away.
be sponsored by Adobe. Alright,
No.
see you everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.